So, for all you dental associates out there, maybe you're a few years out of school, or maybe you're new grads and you're still trying to figure out how much money is going to hit your bank account every month, I made this dashboard, this calculator, hopefully to help you out. So, I use this pretty much daily to track how I'm doing at my dental associate job. And I thought it would be very helpful. So, this is how it works. So, you start here, and this is where you enter your take home goal. This is the money every month that you want to actually have hit your bank account. So let's say after your student loans, after your mortgage, after car payments, all that stuff, you realize that you need $12,000 per month in order to survive. So put that in there. Now this is where your contract information comes into play. So this first one, let's say you're paid on 28%. Of specifically net production. Now, I've never worked for a DSO before, but I've been told that 28% is kind of standard for a DSO. So let's put that in there, and then you have options of selecting gross production, adjusted production, or net production, and it allows you to choose these here. I would guess most associates are paid on either adjusted production or collections, aka net production. I don't think many, if any, are being paid on gross production. So let's just pick collections here. And all this is basically what we're trying to get is what you're going to need to accomplish here. It's going to spit out this number here again to get this number here. So let's put your tax information here, because that obviously it changes a lot of what's actually going to hit your bank account. So let's keep it at California just for example's sake, which I think is the most expensive state in the country for taxes. And then days working per month. So let's say the office you're working at is open 4 days a week. So about 4 days, 16 days per month you would be working, and let's say you just take one extra day off every month on average, so maybe we'll say 15 days a month, and you can enter that here. Now this is where some information has to come from your practice itself. I won't go too far into this, but as you may know, you want your collection rate or percentage of your office very high, and ideally you want your adjustment percentage low. So let's just keep this at 90. Let's drop it to 98%. And average adjustment percentage, just a general rule of thumb, the lower, let's say you're in the single digits, you're probably at a fee for service practice. Maybe if you're at 12%, that's probably like a mixed fee for service. Delta Dental Premier office, for example. A little higher if you accept maybe more PPOs, and then even higher if you're accepting every insurance under the sun, 35, 40% potentially. But let's keep it at just the standard kind of 27% there. And then lab bill information, there's some tracking to do with this, but you can change just this number here. And let's say you average about $4,000 of lab bills every month, and you're paying 35% of the lab bill. So once you put in all this information, then it actually gives you the gross production that you need every single month to accomplish this goal here, and of course every single day. Now you'll see that $6,171, pretty high production numbers potentially, especially for a new grad. But if you increase that number of days worked, which not everyone wants to do, but it's always an option, you can put that in there, and you can see that it obviously drops. So if you need more information about these numbers, you can check out some resources here. Otherwise, I'll drop a link for you to make a copy of this, and this is completely yours. No data is shared. You can make a copy in Google Sheets and just use it as you need. So hopefully this is helpful.